Coubertin at the Yonex French Open 2019. And the next match coming up is featuring the world #1 in men's doubles. Marcus Finaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo of Indonesia, the #1 seeds, up against Kim Gi-jung and Lee Young-dae of Korea. And we will, of course, turn our attention to the match at the very top. And the winner of this match will either play Han and Zhou of China or the Indonesian pair. So there is a chance of an all-Indonesian quarter-final, but let's see how it's all going. And while we're waiting, I can explain a little bit about Lee Young-dae from Korea. He won the French Open in 2011, 2012, 2015, but believe it or not, with 3 different partners. Retired in 2016. Lee Young-dae, but then announced his comeback in 2018. And here we got Marcus Finaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo in the yellow t-shirts, followed by the 2 players from Korea in the red t-shirts. And what a fantastic run the pair from Indonesia is having. 121 weeks as a world #1. It's based on 18 tournaments, and the head-to-head between the 2 pairs is 1-0 in favour of the world #1s.
Red, you win the toss. Serve, receive, or court. Kim will serve. You will receive. Which side do you choose? This side? All right.
So Gideon and Sukamuljo chose side as well. They chose to receive. And that's Gideon to start. And the first profile we're having is Marcus Finaldi Gideon, age 28. As previously mentioned, they have spent 121 weeks as world #1. On top of that, they are on the HSBC race to Guangzhou. They are #3. And on the race to Tokyo, they're #2 at the moment, based on 8 tournaments. Partner Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo, age 24, and of course the same ranking applies for him. The way to this second round, they beat Di and Wang, the youngsters from China, and it was a tough fight, 21-17 in that 3rd and final game. The opponents from Korea. Here we got Kim Gi-jung, is age 29, and as you can see, they're presently ranked as #26, and that's based on 12 tournaments. The best ranking so far for this partnership is #24. They spent 3 weeks as #24. But as you saw, he's been as high as #2 on the world ranking with his former partner Kim Sarang. Here we got Lee Young-dae, age 31, and he has been #1 in the world with 3 different partners, and that's just astonishing. They are number 37 on the World Tour race to the World Tour finals, and yesterday They beat Lu and Yang very comfortably in 2 straight games. 21-9, 21-17, and the partnership from Chinese Taipei actually got to the semi-final of the Denmark Open last week, where they beat the former world champions Li and Liu in the quarter-final. The umpire for the match is Clivon of Suriname, and the service judge is Balam of England.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Marcus, Fernaldi, Gideon, and Kevin Sanjar, Sukamuljo, Indonesia. On my left, Lee Young-dae and Kim Ji-young, Korea. Kim Ji-young to serve to Marcus, Fernaldi, Gideon. Love all. Play.
Kim to serve, Gideon to receive, love all play. And as we so often see, this formation from Indonesia in the attack from the word go.
Service over, 1-all. Two, 1. Service over, 2-all.
Last year, the 2 Indonesians, Gideon and Sukamuljo, they lost the final to another young Chinese pair, Han and Chou. And there's no doubt that the conditions here in the stadium is not in favour of Gideon and Sukamuljo. It's a bit of a heavy hall to play in, which means that it's hard for them to kill it, and of course they want to be on this famous attack, especially with Sukamuljo at the front and Gideon at the back. So the conditions here, if you can say that, favours a little bit the Korean combination. Yeah, clash of rackets.
Four, 3.
Yeah, not a bad idea from Kim.
4-all.
Kim Ji-jung. The Korean combination is, on paper, a very, very strong combination. Formed with former world #1 Lee Young-dae and, of course, Kim Ji-jung. However, I must say that they have not been very successful in their comeback to international badminton. back in 2018. First tournament they played was the Spanish Masters, the Super 300 tournament. They went on to win against a combination from Thailand, very convincingly in 2 games.
7-4.
However, this year they have only managed 1 semi-final and 1 quarter-final.
8-4.
Yeah, this is the trademark of SUKAMULJO. His interception at the net is just phenomenal. He's the men's doubles player in the world with the most awesome technique.
Ten, 4.
So in just 4 minutes of play, it's 10-4 up for the world #1 from Indonesia, GIDEON and SUKAMULJO.
Service over. 5-10.
And into the mid-game interval here with a lead of 11-5 for the world #1s and the 2 coaches. Here we got confirmation in 6 minutes. Harry IB of Indonesia, and famous coach on the other side as well, former All England champion Hatta Kwan is looking after the independent men's doubles pair from Korea.
Court TV, 20 seconds. Court TV, 20 seconds. Eleven, 11-5. Play. Service over. 6-11.
Oh, that's well left there by GIDEON. That was not out by much.
Service over. 12-6.
And what a fast reaction here by Kevin SUKAMULJO. Here we got coach from Indonesia, Harry IP.
Service over. 7-13. Service over. 14-7.
So in 2018, the pair from Indonesia won in total 9 tournaments, 8 open events, plus the Asian Games.
Service over.
And this year, they have already won 6 tournaments. So, it's, of course, as I mentioned earlier, reflected in their world ranking.
Service over. 15-8.
And somehow it looks like the Korean pair can't really follow pace.
Service over. 9-15. Service over. 16-9.
Last week in the Denmark Open, the Korean combination, they lost the first round to the young and promising pair from India, Ranki Reddy and Shetty, in 2 straight games.
17-9. Eighteen, 9.
And it very much looked like one-way traffic here.
9.
2 points away from taking the opening game in just 10 minutes.
Oh. Service over. 10-19.
Yeah, it takes a lot to get the shuttle on the ground here. And that's out.
11.
Wide of the sideline. Good interception by Kim.
19.
A little bit ambitious by SUKAMULJO to see whether he could pass cross court on that one. But Kim was far too aware of that.
Service over. No,
Yeah.
9 just called out. Challenge.
I think that was good umpiring, because
Lee Young-dae challenges. Call
Kim was
out.
not aware that it was not the line judge on the back line, but it was the line judge on the sideline that called it out. And that's a good challenge. Challenge is successful.
Correction. In 13-19. Play.
And that's what it takes. Clever attack here by SUKAMULJO. A lot of variation and using the slices as well.
13.
Clever, clever play, bringing up game point. 20, game point 13.
Four.
And good play
Service over. 14.
by Kim Ji-jung. Just pinning it down on that sideline. Good interception by Lee Young-dae.
20.
And despite the start, I must say that the Koreans here are making respectable scores now. Just 4 points trailing 16-20. Make that 17-20.
17-20.
And that's 5 game points saved so far. Good serving here from Lee Young-dae.
Game.
And finally,
first game won by Marcus, Fernaldi,
21
and Kevin Sanjaya.
18 after having misused 5 game points. 21-18 in 15 minutes. I think we have a situation where Lee Young-dae is deciding to retire from the match. It's a little bit hard for me to hear, but chances are.
Lee is retiring. You win.
Yeah, Lee Young-dae retires, which means that we only managed to see 1 game of this very promising men's doubles. You can see that Lee Young-dae is not feeling well. His back is very painful, it looks like.
Match 1, sorry, Lee. Lee Young-dae retired. Match won by Kevin Sanjaya and SUKAMULJO. Marcus Fernaldi GIDEON, 21-18. Okay.
So, as the umpire is saying, Lee Young-dae had to retire, which means that GIDEON and SUKAMULJO won 21-18 in 15 minutes. And the next match coming up will be women's singles between Kosala v. Sindhu of India, the world champion, against Yo Jamin, the surprise quarter-finalist at the World Championship in Basel from Singapore.